If we don't get the grain out of the Ukraine in 50 days, we will have world hunger, famine. It will be like during the Second World War. Hi there, and welcome to my local woods. I'm going to talk about quite it's a serious topic. It's something that is affecting us all. Well, if it hasn't affected you yet, it certainly will. We have a situation now, or we are entering a situation that I will call the everything shortage. We have what I would call a perfect storm right now. The entire Western world is doing their best to isolate Russia from the rest of the world. We have been through, I'll just use the word pandemic, okay? There is also a general fear for the future, a general concern among people that what if we lock down again? What if they start this whole hysteria again? What if the war spreads? What if? And also, we have a policy that seems to be universal now. Unless you're a politician traveling to Davos, your carbon footprint needs to be as small as possible. So, no meat for you. No driving your petrol car. If you do that, you're naughty. Please consider subscribing to this channel. It really helps the channel. And it tells YouTube that this is important. This is something that we need to talk about. And we need to try to have a discussion about what's going on now. So please consider subscribing to this channel if you're not already subscribed. Okay, so first of all, when it comes to food shortage, it's a very real thing. And I know some people, they are saying, no, we're fine. Yes, at the moment we are. But I have an article here. Daniel Rugholm, he's a Danish guy. He's the political boss of the food program of the United Nations. And he's saying that if we don't get the grain out of the Ukraine in 50 days, we will have world hunger, famine. It will be like during the Second World War. And the reason for that is that they need to harvest. And they need to put the grain in those silos, is that what you call it? But they are full now, and they can't get the grain out of those. Because of the whole situation there in the harbors there, they can't get the grain shipped out to other countries. So that's a big problem. And I just wanted to mention that because this, if you are in doubt when it comes to if we're getting food shortage, you shouldn't, because it's a very real thing. Okay, so the elites, as some people call them, I don't like that term because I don't view them as elites and I think they're quite naive. But anyway, the Davos elite, they are talking about a painful global transition. Yeah. Will it be painful mostly for the common people, the little people, or for the elites? I'm just a question. The Emperor Schwab, Klaus Schwab, he said in his speech there that the future is built by us, not you and I, but the people there at Davos. And he declared that we will have a global energy crisis that will be painful for most, but it should not be resisted by nations tempted to preserve their own sovereignty over the global agenda. Yeah, it sounds like something from, Star Wars. the evil emperor is talking to his minions. So I'm going to just mention some of the statements that were made there at Davos, because it kind of paints a picture of what kind of attitude these people have, and they really do think that they're going to change the world and rule the world. You know, it's insane. German Vice Chancellor Robert Habeck, he said that countries should resist temptation to look after their own interests first. And he said that sustainability requires a change to the rule of markets. That's a very interesting statement. Another statement was made by a Norwegian, actually, Kjersti Bråten. She's a finance CEO, and she said that there will be mass shortages and economic hardship because of this transition, but the pain will be worth it, she said. And our favorite, Joe Biden, he managed to say that when it comes to the gas prices, we're going through an incredible transition. And keep in mind that these people, and you correct me if I'm wrong here, but these people, they didn't take the train to get there, okay? The hypocrisy it's at another level. And maybe the most interesting statement was made by, and maybe you've heard about this one, Alibaba Group President J. Michael Evans. He said that they are in the development of an individual carbon footprint tracker to monitor what you buy, what you eat, and where and how you travel, and so on. Let me just say one thing. When you hear statements like this, and if you know a little bit about, well, the environment, nature, and also if you know a little bit about economy, this is not really about improving the world. It's not about saving us. It's about power. This is a power grab. That's what it is. Because we have some real issues, and I do believe we need to make changes, but not like this. And these people are not fit to make these changes. I believe in connecting with nature. I believe in a healthier, more sustainable lifestyle. I believe that we should, I won't get into all the things that we should do and shouldn't do, but this fourth industrial revolution that they are so eager about, these people, it will be hell. And another thing, the arrogance that these people are displaying, it's mind-boggling. And it provokes me when they are saying that they're going to change the world. It provokes me. I don't want their vision of the world. I don't want that. So what should we do? I mean, first of all, we have the everything shortage. We need to get through that. I do believe that frugality will be important. I believe in the concept of only buying things that you need and things that will bring joy to your life. I don't believe in consumerism, and I believe in making smart financial decisions. Right now, one of the best financial investments that you can make is actually buying food, because food will be more expensive, and you're going to eat it anyway. So if you can, then buy some food. Get out of debt if you can. If you can, it's it's not rocket science. And yes, I do I do have an actual education in economics, by the way. I think that there are two keywords here. The one is control, and the other one is independence. We need to take back control, and we need to be as independent as possible. I would say that things like obvious things like growing your own food, having a good storage of food and other supplies is essential. So do that if you haven't started already. You know, please get into that. I'm not talking about going full on doomsday prepper mode and all that. Not talking about that. Just be sensible about it. And also independence. For instance, you know, I mean, just use your imagination, but you need to be as independent and from the system as possible. Now, can you start up some kind of, I don't know, an online business, a YouTube channel, something that will generate income? That will help. That will make you more independent, right? Do you know a craft that you could do? Just use your imagination, right? So what we should not do is just fall in line and you know when these people in Davos, when they're talking about this, they are talking about this as if it's something that is automatically going to happen. Have you noticed that? They're not saying we're going to make this happen. They're just saying that this is the future, this is what's going to happen. They view themselves as captains on, or the captain, the captain on, on the ship of humanity, steering that ship in the right direction through the storm. Don't fall in line. Do what you can to become as independent as possible and take back control of your own life. Okay, I've been talking for a while now, and I'm just going to sit here and enjoy the birds singing in the trees, and finish my cup of coffee. Thank you for watching the video. I very much appreciate that if you're still watching, well done and thank you. Please give the video a like if you liked it. And consider subscribing if you're not already a subscriber. Okay, and you can take a look at one of the other videos here at the end screen as well. And yeah, you know, that's all, I guess. Have a wonderful day and stay strong.